before bed. Think about what you're saying. You're freaking them out. That's why they don't want to go to bed. My mom used to pray this prayer with me in the dark every night before bed when I was a kid. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to sleep. If I should die, before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Night, Pumpkin. I love you. Pull the covers up. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? I'll see you in the morning. Maybe. I don't know. That's the thing. I can't promise you I will see you in the morning. Monsters might come dragging to hell. I don't know. Just... My mom would read me these stories, and some of you remember stories. Why would you read these to? Why would you read Jack and the Beanstalk to a little kid? That's a messed up story. My mom would read that. Fee, fi, fum, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. You want another story? No, I want another diaper. Can we get another one? I think this was pretty full, Vincent Price. You want to let me alone for a minute? Good woman. Oh my goodness, this is fun. This is good. See, kids, I don't know, anybody here getting away? Just, I mean, we love our kids, right? I mean, but they're great, but they're not that great, you know? They just don't understand, and I love it, but my kids just don't get it, the way we grew up. I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and my daughter is 13 now, and I just try to give her lessons, but it's just hard, and this digital technology, they just don't understand how we had it. I got my daughter for Christmas last year an iPod Nano. It's just like this, you know, it's $250. I spent a little extra on her, put it on the tree. She gets up and she opens her Nano and she's like, Daddy, this is the wrong one. This is not the right one. It only gets 25 million gig. I need 40 million gig. I hate you. I hate you. Like, honey, what do you need it for? This only gets 25,000 songs. There's not 80 good songs ever written, sugar baby. Why don't you sit down? I'm going to tell you about the cassette. Yeah. Come on, New Jersey. You know what I'm talking about, the cassette, New Jersey. Cassettes were horrible, weren't they? You'd buy them the first day, the next day they would snap in half. You could go download another one. Didn't have download technology. You had to tape stuff off the radio. Remember the tape stuff off the radio? Like, everybody shut up! You didn't used to listen to a Hawkins song with a dog barking all the way through it. Then you hear on the radio, where's the dog barking? This is the new version. Oh, the cassette, man, that was horrible. And our earphones didn't have no earbuds. Remember those 70s earphones? It's like a couple of crock pots on the side of your head. But you had to fix the cassette. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Remember fixing a cassette, that tape? You splice it, take a piece of tape, get a couple of pencils. Then the pinky. That's why God gave us a pinky. Wind up a cassette. And you fixed it with tape, but it never sounded the same. That cassette always had that warbly sound to it. Put in, if you leave me now, you take away the big. But it's good. I'm just so glad to be a part of this tonight, and you guys are going to have a great weekend. Thanks for making the effort. Because you do. Stuff happens. I used to make up stuff, not just write the truth. I was at a church a few years ago, and after the service, this lady, there's people asking for my autograph, like 100 people in the line, and I've gotten used to that. I feel like a rock star. The first lady in line, I'll never forget this. She comes up to me. She goes, "Would you put your favorite Bible verse on your name for me?" I'm like, "Okay." What are you, homeschooled? What do you want that for? Homeschoolers? We have homeschoolers? Yeah. Okay. What's it like being outside? It's awesome. Pretty cool. She asked me for my favorite Bible verse. This is Psalm 34, verse 8, which says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Happy are those who," that thing. Those who find refuge in Him. But that night I forgot the verse. I blanked on it. You know how you do that sometimes? I just couldn't think of the verse. I knew it was Psalm something, so I say, I'll just pick a verse. I know it's Psalms. You just pick a psalm. You can't go wrong with the Psalms, can you? You can go horribly wrong with the Psalms. That is a messed up book when you look at some of that stuff. So I just picked a psalm. I picked Psalm 38, verse 7. I didn't know how to work. So like an idiot, I signed them all the way to Hawkins, Psalm 38, 7. I'm handing them out, I'm driving home. I'm like, "Oh, Lord, I hope that's a good verse." He did not hear my prayer. When I got home, I looked up Psalm 38, 7. To my horror, it says, "Lo, I have a painful disease in my loins." Verses in the good book. I picked the loins passage. Okay, great, thanks. And I signed it 100 times. Sent it out in my own little mission field. Go tell the people! Because you know that lady went home and looked it up. She probably had a quiet time with the family. Like, okay, we're going to sit down. We're going to do this live verse. Okay. Psalm 38, 7 says, "Lo, I have a painful." I shook his hand. That's right, you're never going to see that verse cross-stitched on a pillow.